This is the love that I've been knowing.
Alright, hey guys, and I got this video idea from my friend Mason, or Hazel. His Twitch is, I think his Twitch is usually linked below, I'm not sure though. But it's just, it's Twitch is, you know, the normal Twitch beginning and then Haezel. So go and check him out. But I got this idea, and that's how to stream, well, as you've seen the title, that's how to stream from OBS to Twitch. Personally, I prefer OBS because it's free. It uses less CPU power, even though it is still a CPU whore. That is one thing I have found, like, if you try and run Elgato, like the Elgato software and OBS at the same time, like, I've got quite a decently powerful processor, and it just doesn't, you know, I don't stand a chance with it. So I'm not a big fan of running the two at the same time, but it is a proper CPU whore. But I do prefer OBS just because there seems to be more options, and I've got that lovely mouse flickering glitch, which is, you know, great. But we'll get into it, and these are the scenes I already use. That's just my ordinary Twitch live streaming one, which I have my donor, which I haven't got that set up yet. Well, I have, but I don't have the link and everything set up yet. My new follower, my Twitch overlay, which is my overlay for my Twitch, and I'm going to turn off my face cam, just so you guys don't see my face. My Be Right Back screen, which is basically when I need to go somewhere, if I want to go and get a drink or something like that, I'll just shove that up. Facecam overlay, which is so I have like the little box around my facecam, and the Elgato. But I'll show you the settings first off, which I use. Obviously I'm from England, I don't know what that is. I think that must just appear like up there. Yeah, I think it would. So if I put Infiniti, yeah, there we are. Encoding. This is, I stream at this just because I can stream higher than this. I can stream a lot higher than this. I've got about a 9 upload speed, but I've always streamed at this. People have never had any complaints about I can't even think about the quality of the stream. Like, it's not blur or anything like this. So if you drop under 2000, that's when it starts to get blurry, and I'd say that's when it's pretty much pointless to stream. As I said, this, like any sort of this speed up, so 2300, that's 2.3 meg up, is pretty much like fine. Now if you want to stream to Twitch, these are the exact settings you need. I've got them, when you look at your dashboard it says excellently optimized, so this is the settings that you need for Twitch. So make sure you got all of these settings on there so you use CBR. I don't understand what half of this means. I don't understand what that is either. I don't understand what this is. But all I know is that use buffer size. That used to make my stream lag like hell. I don't understand what it did, but it definitely used to make it lag, so I wouldn't suggest doing that. Now, if you're from the UK, God, I'm doing what Mason did as well, clearing my throat. If you're from the UK, obviously you'll need to have it as live stream if that's what you want to do, but OBS can also record, so you can have it as you know, set to that. And depending on which you want to stream to, now I've never heard of pretty much any of these other than Twitch and YouTube. They're the only ones I've actually heard of this, and damn, I'm quite surprised Von Whiskey has his own, if he just named himself after that. But obviously this is streaming to Twitch, so this is the one that you'll need to use. Now I do not stream to there. I usually stream to Frankfurt because the London server's broken for me. Like, I can literally just stream at 1.1 meg to there without it lagging, so I have to stream to Frankfurt for me to get a clear, like, stream and smooth stream. Now this, I'm going to have to try and find how I do this. Now come on, let's open up Chrome, and I'm going to go to Twitch. And there's one thing that I'm not going to show you, and I believe it's my is it my dashboard or is it my settings? I don't know, I think it might be my dashboard. I doubt it though. Ah, yeah, okay, stream key. Is this going to come up with it straight away? Right, okay. Now, do not show it in video, so you just need to come to this up here. I'll try and remember to put this in the description, or like name the video list, so I remember to copy into the description, because I'm really bad at remembering this sort of stuff. So come to that, but that'd be your username there. So if it was Hazel, it would be, obviously I can't get to his because, you know, I'm not logged in on his account. But so you just go to your account, and then when you click show key, a key will appear there, and you can just type it into that gap there. Auto reconnect, this is just so if your stream does go down, so if your connection drops, if you have a power cut, it will try and reconnect you within 10 seconds or however long you set that to. So if I set it to a minute, that means if my stream went down by default, it would then come back up within a minute's time if it can. Delay, you'll usually see this in competitive videos or for pub stompers, because I know there was someone that I was watching the other day that it was an old video, and he was one of the first people to ever get a Penta Moab, and he had a 10-minute stream delay on it, just so that session joiners couldn't join in his game and then like kill themselves over and over again, and just things like that. So that's what it's mainly used in competitive, so that people don't stream watch and like call out what they're doing. But I don't have a delay on it because I usually stream GTA and it doesn't really make a difference. That's just where this is if you want it to save to a file. So my streams all save to a file just in case I want to go back over with Sony Vegas and edit some of the clips, which I haven't done yet, but there's some things that I found useful. Like there's some bits that I do actually use that are from my streams, but I haven't like pulled a full gameplay from it yet, so it doesn't really make a difference. Now like you want to click yes once you've done that. Obviously 1280 by 720p, because that is like that's a 16 by 9 resolution, so that's what you want to be using. And do it custom and not monitor, because my monitor, because it's a really old PC monitor and it is really old, it's not a 16 by 9 resolution, and if it was to stream from monitor you'd get the black bars either side, so that wouldn't be the best. But you also need to disable aero, because that used to cause a lot of lag, and I don't think you can stream to Twitch if you have aero enabled. Also, like what Mason said, is that if you have a really good PC, you can stream it above 30 FPS, except with first person shooters, which I normally stream, they capped at 29.97 FPS anyway from console, so 30 FPS is above what they can go anyway, only just, but it still is. Now this is when I don't have, because this is going to be really confusing now to explain this. The way that I do it is I don't have any desktop like audio output. I don't bother listening to myself over there, because I'm usually chatting on Xbox. Now if you was to stream a PC game, I think you would want it to be set to speakers, or if you had headphones in, but mine would be speakers because I've got it in the speaker port at the back rather than the headphone port at the front. Now then you have your microphone. Now I did have a desktop microphone, but that broke, which isn't the best, and I'm kind of sad about it breaking, because I really like that mic. So I'm having to use my webcam mic, which is the one I'm using at the moment, but it's decent quality, so I'm not complaining. But obviously these are just basic settings. So to mono, I believe mono's 1, so that would be so it's rather dual, and so rather than it coming out both sides of your headphones, I think this is what it is. It'd only come out one side, which would make the audio faster, but it would also decrease the audio quality. Push to talk, I'm guessing that's if you're in like I think it's called a VoIP, so things like TeamSpeak. So you would only, so when you click, I don't know what it is, I think it's star in TeamSpeak to talk. So when you click star to talk, you'd set start to talk on this, and what the hell, that's weird. You set start to talk on there, and then it would start talking. I'm guessing push to talk delay would mainly be for like Elgato and Roxio and things like that, because they have a delay. As you can see, the mic offset is 1500, because they do have a delay on them, which is a 1.5 second delay between it entering the Elgato and it actually coming into OBS. That's why you need the delay on there. So I'm guessing that's what that's for, but you don't really need to do any of that unless you're using like a VoIP, which I don't know whether you meant to pronounce it another way and not pronounce it like that, but I'm going to click no to that. Now these are all this is the bit that definitely got me confused at, so just like pause the screen and like save it at this, because when people were going through this, they'd like go through it and they'd be like, oh, okay, that's that done, and I'm like, well, I didn't copy all this. This needs to be very fast, ultra fast. I don't know whether you can stream to Twitch with that as ultra fast, and if you can, you need a completely massively beastly computer. But just leave it as very fast, because that's the lowest. Yeah, just go away. That's the lowest that you can stream to Twitch at, or that's the best you can stream to Twitch at. Yeah, but recommended very fast. But just pause it at this one so you can copy down all the settings and everything like, because that's what you need if you're using Elgato. If you're using something like an Avromedia, go ahead. If you're using something like an Avromedia, you don't actually need this delay here, because there is no delay in it. But for people that use Elgato and they use a POG and they use Roxio, and goddamn if you're going to be using an Easy Cap and Dazzle and things like that, oh my god, if you're streaming with an Easy Cap or a Dazzle, you'd need that delay there. I don't know whether it's different for all of them, except you definitely need a delay for Elgato. But that's them settings done, so now we can get into this. And you just have to right click on scenes. When you come, none of these will be here, none of these here will be there. It'll just be a black box, little blank box, right, and so will that. But you just have to click add scene. Now I'm going to do it as if you are doing now we're told off for Mason by Mason yesterday for saying Elgato wrong. So I'm going to say it the same way, just to see if he'll still complain at me. But I'm just going to call it that, and then you click add here. Now window capture is, say if you're streaming, if I want to stream this, say if I want to stream this, okay, I don't know why I'd want to stream that, but if you wanted to stream this, you'd have to do window capture if you just wanted that window like streaming and not any other window. Monitor capture would be the whole monitor, so you'd always see that, and I've never actually used that and I don't really understand the point of that, but that is what that's for. Image is for things like overlays, so we're actually going to add in an overlay right now. So call it just call it a normal one that you'd normally have. Now let's go with Twitch and Twitch overlay. So then we'd have it like that, and that I don't think I have it normally to the top. I don't know. You'd have to rearrange it. And then image slideshow. I don't understand why you'd have that. I'm guessing it's if you want a slideshow images. That's the only thing I can think of. And this is what you could have here, as in like top donator or most recent donator. If you don't have, and you just have to type your text in here. So if you don't, I bet that was really loud for you guys. I'm sorry about that. You can also have it scrolling. So let's make it to 75 scroll speed. Then if we change it, please say this Hobo STD. Hobo STD is the best. Nah, I don't think there is. Oh no, I'm crying. I'm crying. We'll just go with that one. But that won't come up just yet because we haven't clicked preview stream or start streaming. And then the next one would be CLR browser. Things like this are for your follower pop-ups. The best one, oh no, what's it called? I can't think of the name of the follow pop-up, except if you just search Twitch follow pop-up, it'll come up with loads of them, and that's what that's for. Video capture device. Now this would be the Elgato. Why is it saying me to enter on it? Yeah, okay. This would be the Elgato or your webcam. Now, this is the one that I normally have. I don't understand why XSplit's appearing there. That's kind of weird. I do have XSplit installed, so it's kind of weird for XSplit to appear there. And I just normally leave this settings as standard. I just leave it as what it is. I don't have a clue what this is, but this is just in case you want to change the resolution of it and things like that. But then that can go there. Now I will have to move it down one so that the overlay is below it. Is below the top donator one. And video add. So then if you want to add a webcam in, we'll just do that again. Come on OBS, come on OBS, let's do this. And then this is when you normally have your webcam. And also if you have a green screen, and surely you know what a green screen is. If you have a chroma key, what you'd have to do first is you'd have to preview stream. This is what I suggest doing anyway, and there we are. Oh yeah, also if you actually want to change where this location is, you just click on it, and then I believe it's edit scene. Yeah, it's edit scene, and then drag it down, and then you can change the location of it. And as you hear the pigeon fly over, and also as you can see, my overlay is like really huge compared to this. And the other way you have to do it is I'd click off edit scene first, because this is when I end up confusing myself. Then click on overlay, then click on edit scene, and then like scale it down. It's obviously to a scale. It's a 720p scale, so 1280 by 720p. And then you just have to pull it to the size, and then it fills the screen perfectly. And you can also do that with anything. So like I can do that with the Elgato if I want that smaller. I don't know why you'd want it smaller, but if you want your game a bit smaller and you want other things, like for my for your full face cam one, if you want your face cam as a smaller object, like up here, and then you want, like as Cody does, his game down here, and then his tweet deck here, and then some messages along there, you'd have to like rescale them with edit scene. And the next one is the next one. Game capture is for things like if you're streaming Minecraft, or if you're streaming like Gary's mods, or if you're streaming CSGO or any computer games that you're streaming. This is what you need. You need to click game capture and then rename it to whatever you want. Now I'm not going to do this because then that would be some really weird ass stuff, and I've just made the exact same mistake that Mason did. Now here you have to just choose which game or what you actually want to stream, and then gamma's the brightness. I don't understand why they call it gamma and why they don't just call it brightness. I really don't understand, but they do, so you know. And then you just have to select your game and then click OK, and then you know you're streaming your game there. And then you just you'd have to edit the scene and resize the game to that. That's if you like don't try and stream game capture and your Elgato at the same time, because that isn't going to go well. But Also, I don't think I showed with webcam, except you just have to do the exact same as what you did with Elgato. And I think, guys, that's about it. I will leave the link to downloading OBS in the description. I'm going to close off OBS now and see if it crashes. OBS is kind of a buggy. OBS feels like it's still in beta now. Yeah, it does. It feels like it's still in beta OBS. It's really strange now. Windows 7/8. It is open source as well, I believe, because you know it's free. Yeah, free open source software. So you can like modify it and things like that. And I know I've been tempted to like change the color of it from like white to purple and things like that, because also when you see it changes your default color, because it's not massively well optimized, but it is kind of optimized. It's better optimized than XP, I'll say that. But Windows 7/8 is where you buy it from. I should have probably done this at the start of the video, but everything will be fine. So you've got, as it says here, you've got to have Service Pack 2 or above. Now Service Packs are free to download, so it doesn't really make any sense if you haven't downloaded them. It's just basically like a bug fix. You can't run it on anything lower than 7/8, so you can't like run it on Vista or XP or 98 if you're still rolling 98. Now, July the 14th, I cannot remember. Oh, right, yeah. Multi-platform. Linux isn't coming yet. Mac has just came by the look of it. So, I don't know what this means. I'm not a Mac person. I'm an Apple person, but I'm not a Mac person. So, it looks like it's just come out for Apple and, what the hell? Windows 7/8 coming soon, and then, yeah, okay, let's go with it. You know, I'll go with it. But this is where you download it from, and then you just click that, and then you go through the tutorial and just download it, guys. But I hope you enjoyed, and I am the one who knocks. It's great, isn't it? Hope you enjoyed, and I'm going to leave you on this sick looking Infiniti logo. It looks pretty cool. And thanks you guys for watching. I will see you later, and goodbye.